Are you reworking your website over and over again because you're concerned about whether or not it's professional enough or whether or not there's anything you could be doing to make it a better lead generator for you? Well, stick around and be sure to take notes because in this video, I'm going to share the 3 most common mistakes that entrepreneurs make with their websites and what you can be doing instead so that you do get those outcomes that you're looking for. Now, be advised before you do anything that I'm sharing today in this video, it's important that you have a comprehensive full marketing strategy because if you do your web design first, it's going to be a shot in the dark whether or not you get results from it. So instead, you want to start by getting really clear about who your target audience is, what they need from you, the outcomes they're looking for, the challenges that they have, and then crafting magnetic messaging that helps you to stand out as that right fit solution to the challenges that they're having. All of this together then goes on to your website, and this is what's going to help your website go from just a fancy brochure, essentially, to an actual lead generator for your business. Now, if that's of interest to you, then be sure to download my free guide, 3 Keys to Double Your Clients and Profits with Magnetic Messaging. You'll find that at the link below this video. It covers what it looks like to have a full marketing strategy, what to do after that with your web design, and then from there, how to do your marketing in a way that's going to help you get more leads and sales calls booked so you can boost your business with your online marketing. Now, the first most common mistake I see entrepreneurs make with their websites is making the wording all about them rather than about their reader. This is because when people land on your website, they want to know what's in it for them to stick around, and you need to make it abundantly clear so that they do. The first easiest thing that you can do to turn this around is to strike all of the I and me wording from the web copy on your website. Instead, you want to be using language about them, so that there should be a lot of you wording on there. Do you struggle with this? Do you want this outcome? You want to address their challenges. You also want to share your solution and what makes it the best fit solution to solve those challenges that they have. And you want to make it clear why you are best suited to help them do that. The second most common mistake that entrepreneurs make on their website is cramming it full of text. If you have big blocks and chunks of text, then you're not making it easy for your readers to understand what's in it for them quickly. And that's what we want to do, is get that message across as quickly as possible, because people don't read websites, they scan them. That's a big distinction that's important to understand and recognize, because if you can make your web pages scannable, you're more likely to get people interested in what you're offering and guide them further into your sales funnel. Now, there are several ways that you can make your website more scannable. Some of them are design techniques, and some of them are simply paring down the wording. You want to think about your marketing a lot like dating. So imagine that you're going on a date, a coffee date, with someone that you've just met, and they ask you the high pressure question, "So tell me about you." This is a big open-ended question, which is probably how a lot of us feel when we're writing web copy for our websites. We have so much to say, what should we even put out on the page? Well, the quick answer to that is to give the highlight reel, to paint a picture of who you are and to get them interested in you, to want to know more. That's the job of your website. Now, as far as design, you can use a number of techniques to make the wording on your website more scannable. So you can use headlines, subheadlines, bullet points, bolded phrases, images and graphics. You can also break up text by sections like rows and columns. So all of these things are going to help to make all of the information bite-sized, and those headlines and subheadlines are going to help people to get an idea of the context of what's on the page or what's in that specific section so that they can dive deeper into that information if it calls to them. And the third mistake that entrepreneurs make with their websites is not providing multiple pathways into their sales funnel. So people are going to visit your website at different stages along the buyer's journey. Now, the buyer's journey is the process that someone goes through in order to arrive at the decision to work with you. Now, the first stage of the buyer's journey is awareness. This is when someone becomes aware that they have a challenge. They're looking for answers in this stage. Now, on your website, you want to cater to these people with blog posts. Now we're at the second step in the buyer's journey, and that is consideration. And at this stage, they want to know if they're going to hire someone, who is it going to be that is going to help them to get that outcome that they're looking for. And so in this phase, you want to be sure that you have free downloads at your website, that when people access those downloads, they're added to your email list. This is them taking the first step into your sales funnel. The third stage of the buyer's journey is decision making. These people have already been on your email list, so they're becoming more familiar with you. And now they're at the point where they're looking to make a decision one way or another. Should they work with you or should they not? This is when you want to be sure that you have buttons and links on your website that invite people to have a conversation with you. So you might have a book a complimentary call button, or you might have a form on your website to inquire about their project or to get a quote. Now, all of this information that I've shared with you today comes from my specific process that I take my clients through to help them go from marketing that is basically ignored online to an online presence and marketing that stands out and attracts those ideal fit customers to your business. If you want help to improve your messaging and craft that just right web presence that attracts leads and customers to you, then I want to invite you to book a call with me at the link below this video. We'll look at your existing marketing and what you can do to strengthen your approach, as well as what it would look like to implement these strategies into your unique business. And that's it for today. If you got value from this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're so inclined, drop me a comment. I would love to hear from you and what you're working on currently with your existing website. I will see you again right here next Thursday with a brand new video. And in the meantime, have a fantastic week.